Hey, what's up you guys, it's That One Blonde, and I am probably going to make a shorter video today. It's going to be not too interesting, so if you're new to the channel and you're new to me, just go check out one of my other videos, because this isn't going to be that entertaining, but I need a filler video for Monday. So the reason it's not going to be, like, that good today, obviously you can tell it's not that good, because my bed isn't even made and my hair isn't even done. But the reason is because I just got back from a football game and I was doing all this other stuff and I was busy all day today, so I haven't had a chance to make a video all day, and now it's like 5 and I live in Ohio, so the sun is about to set within like less than an hour. So in other words, I did not have time to think of a good video, so I'm just going to be talking about this one time where I had a near-death experience. But first of all, look at these shoes though. These are the most amazing shoes you will ever see in your life. Okay, let's get started with the video. So basically, like, I don't even know how many years ago this was, but I was like 9 or something, and before I start this whole story, I just want to say one thing. If you think this, like, don't discredit me on this, because every time I tell my dad this story, he's just like, well, that's so stupid, and so, let's get started with the whole story and everything. Basically, I was like 9 years old, like I said before, and, or maybe I wasn't, no, 9 was when I met my stepmom. So, it was like, oh my gosh, this was like, oh, that's a long time ago. Wow, I feel really old now. It was like 8 years ago. Jesus. Oh god, I'm 15 and that's not okay. So basically, like, 7 years ago, maybe even 8, I was like, I'm pretty sure it was like 7, yeah, I was around 7, and I had this stepbrother named Kyle, and we were both swimming out in the pond that I have in my side yard, and while we were swimming, I was like, it was a really windy day, and I was just like, I'm just gonna go, and I'm gonna run circles around the pond in the water, because I don't even know why. I was an idiot. So basically, I was like, swimming, well, I can't swim, I couldn't swim back then, so I was just like drifting with the water, and then the water started going that way, going down to the deeper side, and then so I started going with it, and then I got to a part where my feet couldn't touch anymore, and my head was just like slowly sinking, like literally this was the water, and it was just like blub, 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 blub. And then eventually, my mouth was underwater, my nose was underwater, and then I was just drowning, and then, so I got to this point and I was just stuck there, and I couldn't swim, so I just stuck my hand up out of the water like that, and I just waited for Kyle to come and get me, because I knew that he could swim, but he wasn't noticing. It was like it was like 30 seconds after I had already went down, and then this is the part that no one believes. I basically feel like I could breathe underwater, because there was like bubbles going up out of my mouth or something, and I was breathing those in. I don't know exactly what was happening, but that's what was happening. And I like could feel myself dying, or like, you know that feeling where you can like feel death just like slowly creeping over you if you've ever had a near-death experience. Basically, that was what I was feeling, and it was terrifying, and I felt like I was going to die. And then literally right when I finally accepted, like, wow, I'm going to die now, that was when Kyle grabbed my hand, and he just pulled me, and he pulled me out of the water. And then, so, like, right after that, I ran right up to the house and opened the door and told my dad about it, and then he was just like, you stupid. Honestly, that's pretty much literally what he could have, like, basically what he said, because he did not believe me, because he said that there was no way that I could have just drifted out into the pond when it totally happened, and I was, like, dying, and then he said, you must have just been on your knees or something, and you were just being stupid, and you should have just stood up, and then I'm just like, no, I swear to God, that's not what happened, and I kept explaining it to him over and over again, and he still didn't believe me, like, none of the story. He didn't believe any of it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed hearing about my near-death experience. I know this wasn't like an exciting video today, but I really couldn't get anything good, obviously, because I've been busy all day. Sorry, my hair wasn't done, and the bed wasn't done, and there's just a random cord laying off my bed right now. But I'll see you in the next video. I make videos every single weekday. That means not the weekends, because people get that confused all the time. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you liked me, and all that stuff, including my Instagram, is going to be in the description. There will be a thing that pulls off, so you can click subscribe and my last video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Eat a cupcake, and bye!